Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy RBP Gang, RBP Nation, RBP Boxing, RBP MMA. And today I'm going to be breaking down the episode, I think, 2 of The Ultimate Fighter Season 32 with Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. The ending was kind of crazy with the knockout, but I'm starting to see, I think I should have saw this, coming from last season that I did the reviews on, but the episodes are pretty formulaic. Pretty much just talk about the fighters, talk about maybe any recaps from the last episode to this one, talk about the fighters, talk about the families, and then you see who wins in a fight. So it's pretty much the same stuff throughout the whole episodes. Giannis Bakar is talking about his family, where he comes from. He was the last pick, underdog story, all that type of stuff. Robert Valentine talks about his family and stuff like that. The biggest thing that I saw from him though is the connection to I guess his comp is Yuri Prohashka. Maybe even the way he fights. I didn't do any tape study going into the season, but the way I guess the nomadic stuff he said something about it was either nomadic or Nordic, but sleeping outside, having his god is outdoors and stuff like that. He trusts the wilderness, a lot about nature. Really likes that stuff. I think even before the fight he was sleeping outside. So just interesting stuff like that made him different. Made him I think when it comes to being a fighter, you got to be a little crazy, you got to be a little delusional, and he has that edge to him. Kind of like a Yuri Prohashka. So that was something I thought was pretty cool. But Giannis Bakar, a lot of confidence going to the cage. He was the last pick, and then we finally get to the fight, and yeah, they touch gloves. A couple striking exchanges. And he just gets just flatlined badly. Giannis Bakar. That's crazy. And then I don't know. Honestly, for him being the last pick in the draft, it's almost expected. I think Robert Valentine is one of the top guys, better guys on that season. Very huge. I think. I don't know if Giannis Bakar is. Another thing that they highlighted was that Giannis Bakar is a smaller guy, so he doesn't really cut weight. But Robert Valentine does. He's a huge guy, so. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. I saw there was a sneak peek of the next episode that came out, and it basically was talking about it showed a clip of Giannis Bakar. He was no, nobody knocked me out. Nobody knocked me out. Some stuff like that, and then but then he got knocked. But then he got knocked out. He was about to pull out a knife or something. So that was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, not too nothing crazy came out of that episode. I feel just the same stuff. Honestly, reviewing the episodes, like I said, it's formulaic, but it's the same stuff. Just, talk about the families, and then talk about the fighters, and then they fight. So, I don't know. I gotta find a way to make these reviews interesting, because it's a lot of the same stuff if you've been seeing my other videos. Or even if you look at other people's reviews on YouTube, it's pretty much the same stuff. Yeah, you almost just want to skip to the end. Unless you see a moment like that with Giannis Bakar and where he's about to pull out a knife. That's crazy. I've never even seen that like that. That's, over getting out. Obviously, I don't think he's ever been knocked out in his career. It was the first time he ever got knocked out. So that sensation, that feeling, it's gotta hurt, because you think you're going to the tough season. You're thinking that you're that guy. You're thinking that, you could go to the UFC. You could represent, I think he's from Greece, represent his country. His name's Giannis. So Giannis Bakar, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You're thinking that you could represent your country on the grand stage, like Michaelitis or one of these other Greek guys, and be that next Greek star, take it home for your family, all this type of stuff, and then, you lose like that. It's damn, it's just I'm trying to think, even Dana White's Contender Series, a similar feeling when that, was that one fighter, it was, Chris Duncan knocked out that one kid, and the family, it cuts to the family. It was just some disappointment, a disappointing feeling, Obviously, you don't have your family there, so it's a little less dramatic in the moment, but still it hurts like hell, because you imagine you have your whole family pop out, because obviously the family's gonna come out and watch the show at some point. It's released right now. That feeling, that painful feeling, damn, I really just sold, I really just messed up. But MMA is so volatile, MMA is so crazy that you could be the better fighter and just, end up losing the fight. So it is what it is. Shout out to Giannis Bakar, shout out to Robert Valentine. Decent episode. Hopefully it gets more interesting. We get some more stuff, kind of going away from the formulaic format that they have of TUF going throughout the season. I've only watched episode 2, so I'm gonna try to catch up. I think they're on episode 4 now, or even episode 5. So I'm gonna try to catch up. I think I could drop episode 3, and then see if I can get to episode 4, and then drop those. So yeah, leave a like on the video, subscribe. Peace out, most. Already know what it is.